What is the stipulations that give her the right to put me on child support? I want to be custodial parent.
The health insurance through his employer at $250 a month. They're in agreement that no arrears in child support or medical support are owed as of today. The issue before the court today is the current child support.
So just prove up your agreement. And let me ask you this. You left out family violence. So is there agreement there's been no family violence?
Yes, Your Honor, I don't believe that.
Ma'am, has there been any family violence between you and the father within the last 2 years or the last order?
No, ma'am.
And if your address and phone number was placed in this order, would it cause you any harm from father or anyone else?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Sanders, has there been any family violence between you and the mother within the last 2 years or since this last order?
No.
And if your address and phone number was placed in this order, would it cause you any harm from mother or anyone else?
No.
Okay, so counsel, you can prove up on the partial agreement and then we'll have a hearing after that.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to call Mr. Sanders.
Yes.
Mr. Sanders, what's your full name?
Marley Sanders.
And you heard the partial agreement that I just stated before the court. Was everything I read out loud your understanding of the agreement?
I don't agree I should be on child support.
Yes, I did say the child support is the one issue we're going in front of the court, but other than child support, everything else I read out, you were in agreement to.
Can you say it again so I can refresh my memory?
Yes, so you were in agreement to you covering the health insurance through your employer. And you were also in agreement to being joint managing conservators, meaning that you and Ms. Testerman make decisions together concerning the children.
Yes.
You were also in agreement to the standard visitation. That's the first, third, fifth weekends that I believe you were already previously doing in the last order.
Yes.
And you were in agreement also that you do not owe any child support or medical support arrears as of today.
Right.
Okay. No further questions for this witness.
Quick question. Are we adding additional children on this case?
Yes, we're adding one child.
Right. Would that be the youngest one? Which specific child are we adding?
Yes, it's Jalen.
Right. So, and you're admitting that you're the father of Jalen?
Yes.
Okay. And the partial agreement, this is your agreement and this is in the best interest of your children?
I hope so.
I'm sorry, what did you say, sir?
Hope so.
You hope so? You don't think working together with the mother, having visitation is in the best interest of the children?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you can call your next witness, counsel.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Erica Testerman.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Testerman, is it your understanding also of the agreement that you and Mr. Sanders would be joint managing conservators?
Yes.
That he would have the standard visitation, meaning the first, third, fifth weekends?
Yes, ma'am.
You're also in agreement to that there are no child support arrears owed as of today or medical support arrears?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you also in agreement that Mr. Sanders would cover the medical through his employer at a credit of $250 to him?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you also in agreement to adding the youngest child, Jalen, to this order?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Ma'am, at the time the child was born and conceived, Jalen, were you married to anyone?
No, ma'am.
And could anyone other than Mr. Sanders be the father?
No, ma'am.
Court accepts the partial agreement. Now we can have a hearing on current child support.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Your Honor, I will call Mr. Jamon Sanders.
Yes.
Mr. Sanders, you're not in agreement to the standard or guideline child support. Are you currently working right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you working at?
Hey, sir, I can't hear you. Can you please speak up? So if I can't hear you, that means my court reporter can't hear you. I can barely hear what you're saying.
My speaker is messed up.
Okay, well then just speak louder then. Okay? All right. So you said you were working and then counsel asked you where, and I couldn't hear what your response was, sir.
Century HVAC.
Counsel, can you understand what he's saying?
I heard HVAC.
Century HVAC.
Century HVAC?
Yes.
Okay.
How much do you get paid hourly there?
$16.
Do you work full time?
Yes.
Keep your face in the screen, Mr. Sanders.
Did you currently have any other children other than the 4 that are on this case?
I'm sorry, the phone.
Oh, that's much better. Whatever you did, keep it right there. Go ahead. Now we can hear you much better. She said, do you have any other children other than these 4 kids?
I have one on the way.
But you don't have any currently that are already born.
No.
So the current child support would be $747 based on your income, and you're not in agreement to that. Why is that?
Because I do for my kids. I'm there pretty much whenever they need me.
Keep your voice up. Keep your voice up. You disagree because you're there for your kids and you do whatever you need for your kids. That's what I heard. Is there anything else, Mr. Sanders?
What is the stipulations that give her the right to put me on child support?
Okay. No questions to myself, no questions to the lawyer. She gets to ask you questions. I get to ask you questions. It's not a conversation. So next question, Ms. Bird.
Oh, no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Erica Testerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Testerman, were you in agreement to the guideline $747 a month child support?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions for this witness.
Okay. In the state of Texas says everyone should financially support their children. One parent will be the custodial parent. The other parent will be the non-custodial parent. Non-custodial parents pay monthly child support for the support of their children to the custodial parent based on the state law, counting all wages, earnings, bonuses, as many jobs as you have, giving you credit for the cost of health and dental insurance. And if you have any biological or adopted children that are born here on earth, meaning they're living right now, not on the way, and union dues. That's the only thing that I can consider. Based on state law, child support is $747 beginning 5/1. You both will receive a copy of the order for your records. You both are free to go and have a great day.
I want to be custodial parent.
Have a good day. Appeal my decision, hire your own private attorney, or file something yourself. Made my ruling. Thank you, sir. What's next, guys?